everyone, and welcome back to another Fallout 2 video. And today, let's see, I hadn't figured out where I want to go next. Because Navarro, kind of seems like a no-go, and anything close to the coast here gives me, it concerns me. I might go back to Arroyo. I might go back to Arroyo and check and see how things are. Oh, fire geckos. They're gonna incinerate me alive. And no. 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 By the way, I'm drinking water in case you can hear that. This is your reminder to drink water, gamers. Stay hydrated. I know it's like every time I drink water I say that, but it's like, drink water, man. Come on. Even I stopped drinking soda, and yet, you know, I was drinking it all the time a few years ago. I'm not telling you guys to quit drinking soda if you are, but, you know, just drink water if you're not drinking enough, or any. Just drink water. Remember, during your long Fallout New Vegas sessions, you need some water every now and then when you're dealing with Yes Man, or Mr. House, or Caesar's Legion, or Benny, or if you're gambling all your caps away, or something like that. Just drink some water, man! I mean, come on, man! Did I save? I don't think I saved. I need to save. Oh, God. Oh, fire geckos. They're gonna incinerate me, like I mentioned. God. And by the way, when it comes to water, and heck, I might discuss water for the whole video. Screw it. Anyway, because I was gonna maybe talk about thinking about ranking DLCs for games, which I still might talk about that. You know what? I will. But I will say this last thing about water. I do not buy bottled water. And I will not buy bottled water unless I have to. Because in my opinion, now working in a restaurant and all that set the precedent for this, but in my opinion, you shouldn't have to pay for water. You shouldn't have to pay for water. be one of those things where you can just get it and that it should be provided to you. So, I don't drink, oh, that's cool. A dead whale. How did a whale wind up this far inland? It looks fresh, so it's not like it was left here for a long time, so I don't know, I guess I'm overanalyzing it, but it's like, I don't think the tide would be able to come in this far. So, and it looks like it was blown up. What the heck? What the heck? What the actual heck? But, anyway, yeah. I think having to pay for bottled water is just stupid. Like, I just don't understand it. I get, these bottled water companies, whether it's Dasani or Aquafina or Deer Park. I can't think of another off the top of my head. Purity? Purify? Whatever brand that is. Okay, so I can think of 4 brands off the top of my head. But anyway, you shouldn't have to pay for bottled water. You shouldn't have to pay for water. And yeah, maybe bottled water is slightly better for you than tap water in terms of just, you know, stuff in the tap water. But, I mean, unless the water is contaminated, which can happen, I get it. Unless the water is contaminated, I don't think there's anything wrong with tap water. So, yes, I always go to the sink, and I fill up my water bottle, or my freaking, or a cup that I have, if the water bottle is being washed, or if it's being washed in the dishwasher or whatever. Because it's metal, so it can be washed in the dishwasher, or what have you. And by the way, switching gears here, I've been thinking about, just like how I have a top games list, thinking about, or I've ranked all the games that I played. I've been thinking about ranking DLCs. And so then I've been kind of thinking about, since I've had that idea about, I don't know, a week ago, just trying to think, like, hey, if a game has multiple DLCs, like Fallout New Vegas, or 3 or 4, then do I rank each one individually? Well, it started out as being, what games have the best DLC? Because I was wondering, it's like, what games have the best DLC? And, then, because I was like, how do I rank this? How do I do that? Because I was like, okay, do I rank them individually? Or do I rank them all together in terms of what I think? And, like, if a game has 2 DLCs, what do I think of both DLCs? Like, my favorite game of all time, Doom Eternal. It has 2 DLCs. Now, take Doom the Dark Ages, which is just gonna have 1 DLC. And it does just have 1 big DLC. Now, how do I rank them given that there's 2 DLCs for Eternal, and then there's 1 for the Dark Ages, and then there's 4, for example, for New Vegas, or at least campaigns. I don't want to hear anything about Gunrunner's Arsenal. Yes, I know, but can you even really finish that? But anyway, so, and then the idea came into my mind. I'm like, okay, I should rank them all individually. So I should take, Old World Blues, or Dead Money, or Lonesome Road, or Honest Hearts, and rank them all individually. Because there's games where I have the DLC for that I just haven't played. I honestly haven't played that many DLCs. I honestly haven't played... If I had to break it down, I haven't played like a quarter of the DLCs that I even own. So, is the Hermit putting up a good fight? Because I would have thought that the Hermit would basically fall over and die, like, not really put up a fight. And by the way, for expansion packs, I wouldn't include those in the list because, like, Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon, that's on the games list, or the top games list. I'm talking about DLCs that are not an expansion and that are a DLC that you have to buy the base game for. Like, of course, you have to buy New Vegas in order to play Old World Blues, which that's the only New Vegas DLC that I have completed fully. But yeah, I should make that list. I think I've beaten 1 or 2 of the DLCs for Borderlands 1. I think I did finish Ned's Zombie Island, but I don't remember. It's been years since I've even touched Borderlands 1, the main story, let alone DLC for it. But and the problem with that, because I would love to go fully on board and just say, heck yeah! The problem with that, he's about to turn hostile. The problem with all that is that I have only beaten about a third of the games in my Steam library, and I would love, and I don't say need, but I would love to complete some of those games first. I would love to complete some of those games first, and actually complete some games that I haven't completed that I started years ago. So, one day. Plus, if I don't already have the DLCs, it's gonna cost me money. And I'm not a cheapskate, but despite the fact that I will not buy bottled water, I just don't. It's bogus. I don't think it's baloney, or I don't think bottled water on its own is bogus. I just think that people having to pay for it is a little ridiculous. But, maybe I'll save it for my list of things that irritate me. My, updated list. But yeah, I'm gonna quit yammering on. And see us, guys. I do believe that will do it for this Fallout 2 video. And next Fallout 2 video, I will see you later. Goodbye, guys. Thank you all for watching.